Okay, so everyone's been talking about TikTok, right? Like, it might get banned here in the U.S.,
Yeah, it's been a big story.
but things just took like the craziest turn. We're talking a potential sale, this deadline coming up so fast, and there are some really wild names involved in all of this.
Definitely some unexpected twists and turns, for sure.
So today, we're going to do a deep dive into exactly what is happening with TikTok, what it could mean, for those of us who use it all the time, and why everybody's freaking out about January 19th.
Yeah, that date's looming large. What's really interesting to me there is that this goes way beyond just like typical tech industry drama, you
Right,
know?
yeah, for sure.
This whole thing is like a mashup of national security concerns, international relations, and the power of social media all rolled into one.
Yeah, it's a big deal. All right, so let's just start with like the
Oh,
basics.
sounds good.
The U.S. government has said that ByteDance, which is the company that owns TikTok,
Mm.
has to sell off all of its operations here in the U.S.
Right.
And the deadline for that,
Yeah.
January 19th, 2025.
Just a few days away.
I know, crazy, right?
It is.
And if we don't sell by then, TikTok is going to get banned. Like, it's over.
Poof. Gone.
And the Supreme Court, from what we've been reading, they're probably going to uphold this law, so this isn't going away.
It does seem like it's going to stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading some stuff in the Times and the Sunday Times about it, and yeah, it looks pretty likely.
Yeah, I saw those articles too.
But what's really fascinating to me is, like, why is this happening? Why are they making them sell it?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
The government's saying it's about national security.
Right.
Investors Business Daily has some reporting on this, and basically they're saying that the U.S. government is worried about user data getting into the hands of the Chinese government.
That's the concern. Yeah, and it raises some really big questions about data privacy. Like when you think about it, TikTok, it collects so much info on us.
Oh, yeah.
Ton.
Your location, what websites you visit, even like biometric stuff in some cases.
It's kind of creaky when you think about it. It is a little bit, yeah. But this kind of data is incredibly valuable, and the government doesn't want that falling into the wrong hands.
So that makes sense. But here's the thing. With this deadline coming up so fast,
Yeah.
everybody's wondering, who's going to buy TikTok?
Right. Who has that kind of money lying around?
Well, buckle up, because this is where things get really wild.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
The YouTube guy, king of philanthropy, all those crazy stunts.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
He actually said that he'd be interested in buying TikTok to save it from getting banned. I saw that headline in the Hindustan Times, and I was like, what?
Wow, that came out of left field.
Right. So what do you think? Is he serious?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's Mr. Beast, so part of me thinks it's just him playing to his audience, right?
Yeah, he does love attention.
But on the other hand, he does have a massive following, and he knows how to make content that people love. But running TikTok, that's a whole other world. Think about it. Over 1 billion users. Governments watching your every move and all this pressure to, keep things clean and safe and avoid all the controversies.
Yeah, he'd have to deal with like a whole new level of scrutiny.
Exactly.
Not to mention, this thing is not cheap.
Yeah, how much are we talking here?
Investors Business Daily said that TikTok's U.S. operations are estimated to be worth, get this, $40 to $50 billion.
40 to 50 billion with a B.
With a B.
Yeah.
Like, does Mr. Beast even have that kind of money?
I mean, he's got his YouTube money, sponsorships, all that. But 40 to 50 billion?
I don't think so.
Mm.
He'd need some serious investors to even come close.
For sure.
And even if he could pull that off, like, should he? I mean, it's a huge GE leap.
It is. Talk about a career change.
Right. From making videos with his friends to dealing with data security and, like, international politics.
Can you imagine him sitting across the table from, like, government officials arguing about data privacy? It'd be wild.
So wild. And it's funny. Remember, like, a while ago when everyone was saying that Elon Musk was going to buy TikTok?
Oh, yeah, that was all over the news.
I think even the Hindustan Times reported on that.
They did.
TikTok ended up saying that was all fake news. But it shows you how much attention this whole thing is getting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it really shows how powerful TikTok has become.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not just an app. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's a place for people to get creative, express themselves. I mean, it's a huge part of the digital world. So, of course, everyone wants to know what's going to happen next.
And here we are, January 14th, just a few days from this huge deadline, and we still have no idea who's going to buy it.
Nope, no idea. So this is where you come in, if you use TikTok, think about what this could all mean for you.
That's a good point.
If they sell it, or even worse, if it gets banned, will your favorite creators still be there? Will the type of content change?
Yeah, good questions.
Will your data be handled differently? These are all things to think about because this whole situation, it really shows how quickly things can change online.
It really does.
And it makes you think, what's next? What's coming down the line that could totally change how we use the internet?
It's crazy to think about.
It is.
Well, I guess we'll all just have to wait and see what happens on January 19th. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive, everybody. It's been a wild one.
Anytime, I'm always up for a good deep dive.
Until next time.
See ya.